fart. If you're cooking with peppers, wash your hands before you go to the bathroom, especially if you gotta poop. Not easy to get capsaicin off your poop chute.
Don't use just any leaf as toilet paper.
It's a very bad, itchy mistake.
If you've been drinking the night before and you know that you might have the whiskey poops,
Don't trust a fart.
number one, don't trust the fart. Number two, don't go out in public. I'm LB.
Matt.
We're going to be talking about things that we want to teach our kids that we had to learn the hard way. Trust your instincts about people.
Feels off? Probably is.
Not everyone is your friend. When I was younger, I thought that I was going to make friends with so many people and that they were going to stay in my life forever. I thought that every coworker I was friends with, we were just going to be buds. And turns out that's not true.
Can't always trust them. Probably shouldn't.
It's okay to walk away from toxic people, even if they're family. Not everybody, even if they're friends or family, not everybody has your best interests. I've known a lot of people that preyed on my downfall, and anytime something bad happened to me, they just ate it up. And you don't want that kind of toxicity in your life. I don't want them to think that just because you have a blood relation with them or that they've been in their lives for a really long time, that they can't get away from them.
You gotta cut them off, cut them off.
Kindness doesn't always come back the same way. And what I mean by that is you can't expect others to treat you the way that you treat them. If you're super nice for somebody and you go out of your way to do something for them, or you risk something for them, not every person is going to do that for you too. So be selective about the level of kindness that you have for people. Be really sure about the other person.
Be kind, but don't always go out of your way.
Yeah, always be kind. But be careful too. Set boundaries early. You know, don't be so kind that you let someone walk all over you. You have to say, okay, this is what is okay, and this is what's not okay. You teach people how to treat you.
Yeah, don't let people walk all over you. Sometimes you have to be the mean one and say no and mean it.
Yeah, no is a whole sentence. If you have to say no, say no. I had a really abusive mother while I was growing up and into my adulthood. And one of the things that really bothered me that she did was she would say to me very aggressively, "You don't have to like me, but you will respect me." Number one, that's abuse. Two, respect is earned. You have to respect someone in order to gain respect from them. Always be kind, always be respectful. But when you come at somebody like that, all respect is gone.
And you don't respect them, don't expect them to respect you.
Yes. Credit is not free money.
Use it responsibly. Don't overdo it.
Don't want my child, our child, to look at it like it's free game, like they can just do whatever they want with it just to get a big check or a really nice car that they can't afford.
Use it wisely. Use it sparingly.
I hate that credit is even a thing. We want them to know that it's not a game, but I kind of want them to know that they should gain points almost like it's a game. Like, rack up as many points as possible and then reward yourself at the end. Hit that 800 and then do something nice for yourself.
Learn what makes it go up, what makes it go down.
Mm-hmm.
Try to use it responsibly. Save yourself a lot of trouble.
Next is start saving early. The second that they understand currency, that they understand how to make money and how to save it and where to save it, we're gonna save for them too. We want to teach them how to be responsible about their money and how to have a nice, cushy savings and to not blow their money on anything that they want. You have to focus on your needs first and then think about your wants.
The amount of time it took you to make the money when you go to spend the money.
You're not too young to learn about investing. I was scrolling on TikTok and there was this viral Reddit post that someone had posted on TikTok, like a photo slide, and it said, what is your biggest life regret? And he said in 2010 someone offered to pay him 400 Bitcoin for a job that he did for them, and he turned it down.
I regret not buying Bitcoin early too.
There's something that is really important to me that I want to pass on to my kids. Among a laundry list of important things that I want them to know is that a job title does not define you. If you are miserable working a job, you don't have to stay. When they're kids, we want to teach them to be selective about the positions that they're applying for, or when they're in their interview, we want them to ask the right questions. If something goes wrong during that job, or they don't feel comfortable, or if it just doesn't feel right, then it's okay if they quit. It is important to have another job lined up before doing that, but if it is truly miserable, we're not going to hound on them for not having one lined up immediately.
Especially as kids.
Yeah, especially as a teenager. A lot of people complain about their own lives and they try to pick at kids and teens and say that they have it easy, but they don't. They do not have it easy. They've got all these hormones raging through them. They're scared, they're nervous, they're confused, they're fresh into the world, and I don't want to stress them out even more. If they want to stay home and go to school and work, then stay home and go to school and work. Do it. You don't have to go off on your own just yet. And also, parenting does not stop at 18. That child is yours for the rest of your life.
Negotiate your worth. Don't be afraid to ask for more money when you deserve it. It's one thing if you don't deserve it, but if you truly do deserve it, ask for it. Negotiate for it.
Be polite about it, but just say, this amount of money or this salary doesn't work for me. Just don't settle for anything. Next is, not everything deserves a reaction. There's gonna be so many different people that come through their lives, and there are going to be people who are dramatic and narcissistic and who will try to provoke them and will try to bully them. And we want our kids to understand that no reaction is a reaction. Silence can be the best answer.
Sometimes just don't reply. Just block them, ignore them, whatever you gotta do.
We want them to feel all of their feelings, because that's what you're supposed to do. You have to feel all of it, and then you have to move forward. Don't give certain people the satisfaction that they want. Because a lot of people want to know that you're upset. They want to know that they've won.
Not worth the effort.
No, it's not worth it. I never want my children to think that they owe anybody anything. It's okay to ask for help.
You don't have to do it alone. It doesn't hurt to ask.
You'll never have to do it alone, ever. For as long as we breathe, we're always going to be there to help our kids. Like I said before, we want them to know that it's okay to feel. Talk about your feelings out loud. You're never alone. There's always going to be someone here to talk to you, to listen to you, to hold you, hug you. Mom and dad and close family, our best friends. There's always going to be someone there to help console. You'll always have someone to talk to, and no one inside of our circle, our close circle, will ever invalidate you. Not being okay is okay.
Take care of yourself first. You can't pour from an empty cup.
I need to get some pillows for this bench. We want our kids to know that if they're not feeling well or, mentally, emotionally, don't do for others. Take care of yourself.
You gotta take care of yourself before you can take care of others.
Growth often feels like pain. A lot of things are going to be very painful. Bad relationships with people, bad breakups, maybe someone died. You don't have to fit in to belong somewhere.
There's nothing wrong with being the weirdo.
Yeah, be yourself.
Look at me.
Yeah, we were a couple of weirdos growing up, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Weird on a respectful level.
Yeah, not like a creepy way.
Yeah,
just-
don't be a creep. This goes along with what we were talking about for growth, but failing does not make you a failure.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Just because you failed doesn't mean that you're a failure. It's a people make mistakes, or you didn't pass the first time, or you didn't do well the first time. That's okay. And speaking of mistakes, the next one is you are not your worst moments. It's okay to be human. You know, people say the wrong thing, or they do the wrong thing, or they consciously do something that they know that they shouldn't have done, or they get in trouble with the law, or things like that. You are not your mistakes. It's not okay to keep making the same mistake over and over and over again intentionally, knowing that you shouldn't do it.
You want to learn from it.
Yeah.
Learn from it, apply that, and move forward.
We want to teach them every action has a reaction, cause and effect. If you get angry and you kick something over and it breaks, this is what happens.
It's the consequence.
This is the consequence. Confidence often comes after the leap, not before.
Sometimes you're going to be scared when you do it.
An example, or at least for myself, was learning how to swim. You have to do it scared. You're nervous. The more and more that you try, the more that you practice, the better you're going to get. You're allowed to change your mind.
Then change your path.
It's okay to be unsure. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to make different decisions. If they go to college for one thing and they decide, hey, this isn't working for me, okay, let's explore other options. Let's see about changing your major. Or maybe trade school. Or maybe they want to own a business and they want to skip college. Okay.
Try to pursue what makes you happy and what pays your bills at some point.
Independence matters. We're going to teach you how to cook. We're going to teach you how to clean. We're going to teach you how to budget and fix basic things. We want you to be able to rely on yourself.
I'll come change your tire when you get a flat, but it's good if you know how to do it yourself.
I'll always cook you a nice fancy hot meal, but we also want you to know how to do it yourself too. Time is a thief. Spend it intentionally. Time is so precious.
Man, I miss being a teenager.
Yeah, we were just talking the other day about how we wish that we could have stayed like 22, 23 forever. I just think that would be the best age. We want to teach them to enjoy the time that they have every single day, but don't move too fast. Protect your digital footprint. What you put out there,
It's out there forever.
it is out there forever. You're out acting a fool somewhere or being a Karen and someone just pulls out their phone, that's it. Your reputation is over. And it'll be over for a long time.
Read the fine print. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
When you go to sign up for something and you see that there's little text at the bottom and you're like, it's fine.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Read it.
Renting a car, for example, there is fine print in there saying that you can't take their car out of state. A lot of people don't know that. And last but not least, you do not need permission to live your life. Someone taught me something a long time ago that I never forgot, and that is, at the end of the day, you are the only person who has to live your life. You are the only one that is going to be stuck with your consequences. Don't let anybody tell you how to live.
Live your own life.
Do what makes you happy.
Do what makes you happy, not what makes other people happy.
We wasted a lot of time on a lot of people. We stayed miserable for a lot of people, and we desperately want our children to do the opposite.
If someone makes you miserable, don't keep them around.
Prioritize your happiness. Prioritize your peace. Okay, well, we're losing daylight, so we're gonna go ahead and close it. Oh!
That's bug spray.
It tastes like Repel.
I don't like that taste.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm gonna show them the. Oh! Your breath smelled like bologna.
It tasted like bologna. I haven't had bologna for a while. It's bologna.
Oh, that's